Good morning. Right, today I'm going to go round and I'm going to have a try with my my new lure rods. I did a little video yesterday of me setting them up. It's 10 to 8 now, so I'm going to rush round and get this 8 o'clock lock and do a little video. Right, so I'm just coming out the lock. I was lucky to get this one because the dog decided to do an Allen Wicker and walk all around the marina. So I've grabbed him, so we're 8:05. I think it was high water at about 6:30, so the tide should be moving lovely. I'm going to go about, I think it's about 14-16 miles out to a big wreck, and I'm going to try my one of my lure rods that I've had for quite a while, but I've only just got the reels for it. So let's have a look, see how we get on today. Coming out of the harbour, it's like a sheet of glass out here. It's absolutely beautiful. So hopefully the fish will play. My intentions really are just to hopefully catch one, but catch a couple on this new rod and then come back in for lunchtime. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we might have a nice pollock. Right, so I've just got out here, 16 miles, and we did it in about 25 minutes, which was pretty impressive. So let's just get these units set up. Okay, right, yeah, it's a massive great wreck, this one. So it's an ebbing tide, so hopefully it should be going this way, and it looks like we are. So I'm going to just let the first drift go through. I think I'm going to fish with this Bulldog Puppy, which is a 100-gram lure rod. I don't think there's going to be a great deal of tide. We're drifting at 1.2 knots, which is cool. So let's get my original one out and set up. And as I said, I've got the bigger one there. If the tide starts to rip, we'll play with that. But, right, let's get this off. So I think what I'm going to go down with first is one of these Lemon 85-gram Savage gear, and I've got it on this new clip. So let's clip it in, make sure it's clipped in properly, and that's it there. So let's get down for the first drift. So let's get these boys over and I'll get a landing net ready. So we're in 104 foot of water. So it's the first time really I've stripped line off this reel, so it's be a little bit funny to start with. Right, we're on the bottom, so I'll just give it a couple of turns. The first drift you'll see where the line's going and everything else, so this has always been quite a good wreck. It's an absolutely stunning day out here. So I'm just coming across the back of it now. I think I'll move this rod out of the way. Let's put it up here, out my way. Right, yeah, so I've just come to the end of it, so I've got an idea where I'm drifting now. So I'll move back round. The beauty of having this second helm out here is that I can operate the boat, obviously, when I'm just going in and out the locks and just round a wreck or a reef. I can see I've got a nice big screen out the back here, and it's just easy to keep jumping in and out. That's one of the main reasons I bought this boat. Let's go back round this wreck. Right, it's the second drift. I've come slightly over, so I'm hoping just to catch the corner, top part of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way right the way down this wreck and find out where the fish are. Just caught my own wash there. I'm just going to catch the end corner of this, which is fine. Just concentrating on so I haven't got it right on the wreck. Just want to be a few turns up and then just work that lure through the water. Yeah, I'm literally just going to get the corner of this, so I'll move over slightly next time. Right, let's move over. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just zigzagging across this wreck from the top and working my way down. So I'm going across the wreck lies like this and we're drifting like this. So once I find these fish, hopefully I won't get any more issues with the GoPro today. I've had nothing but problems with it, with the sound. And keeps messing about. Right, I've just come to the end of this one, so always retrieve it reasonably slowly, because sometimes you'll get a take on the way up. Not today though. And what I'm doing when I'm going round, I'm going right the way round the wreck so I don't disturb any fish. If there's anything like bass, pollock are not too fussy really, but if there's anything like bass on here or anything like that, you'll scare them. Even though you're 100 foot away from them, they do notice the vibration and everything else. So many people I know just charge over the wreck. Really does my head in, but I'm out here on my own, so at the minute. Right, let's go back round. So I'm just slowly zigzagging my way across this wreck. Hopefully I'll find them. What I do is when I pull up on the wreck, I'm literally not even 100 foot away from it, so by the time that lure gets down, that wreck's coming up. I don't want to be 300-400 foot away from it and wait. So I'm down now and the wreck's coming up. So oh, yep, that's in. Nice. Yeah, that feels nice. Great. Just coming over the back edge of that wreck we were. Doesn't seem, oh yeah, it is fighting. Yeah, that's a pollock, I think. Yeah, I can see it. Nice, healthy pollock. Yeah, nice. Got a couple of battle scars on him. Lovely lipped hook. I don't know, about 6, maybe 7 pound. Quite nice. All right, so just had a little one, I suppose, about 7 pound. So what I'll do, I'll go back round on that same sort of drift and see if there's any more there. Now what I've done is I've just set a new trail in a different colour so that I can see exactly where I'm going over the other lines now. So that's roughly where I was. I'm going to catch my wash here. Right, come out the way, Skip. That's what this little thing was eating. I don't know what that is, some sort of little white bait. Right, let's get this rod over again. So I'm actually slightly over, but should be all right. Right, I'm on the bottom, 1, 2, 3 turns, and then just start working that. So I'm just coming off the back edge of it now. So I did move only 50 foot over, but sometimes that can make all the difference. So let's slowly bring this in, and I'll move us back round. I love the handle, the ball handle on this. When I looked at it, I thought, oh, I don't know about that, but it's fantastic to hold, I suppose, especially in the winter when it's colder. Right, let's go back round. Right, back round on the same sort of drift. I'm trying not to smoke in the videos, but finding it hard. Right, I'm on the bottom now, so 1, 2, 3 turns. And we're just coming onto the top edge of it now. And this is roughly the same line, drift line, as where I caught the last one, so let's hope. Skip's managed to to take his life jacket off. He can swim, he jumped in the marina. So I don't really want to lose him out here. It's not so bad when you're sort of on drift or whatever, at least you can scoop him up in the landing net, but if he does it when I'm steaming along, you know, time you turn round, you might not see him. Right, we're just coming on this back edge where we had the last one. Let's go back round. I've managed to rectify the squeaky helm now. Put a bit of WD-40 on it. Really annoyed me watching my own video last week. So this 85 gram lure is absolutely perfect. It's not running away with me. We're drifting at sort of just over a knot, 1.3, 1.4, so perfect speed. I'm just coming over the back now. Let's hope it wasn't just one rogue pollock on here. No, oh dear, nearly. So now I've worked over some of this wreck, I can, because I'm the only one here, I can start to go back through a couple of these trails to save me going right the way round. Just saves me a little bit of time. I can come across some of these trails I've already done on the top half of this wreck. So let's just zip across here, just saves me a little bit of time. I'm going to work the whole of the wreck and find out where they are. Right, I'm just coming up on it now. Just need to make sure your drag's set so it's not too tight, otherwise it will just snap off. If you've got it too loose, the fish will take the drag and it'll drag you straight into the wreck, you know. All right, we're just coming up on it now. That's what I like the bleeps. So showing a few there now. So it's just moving over 50 foot. I'll get a shot of this plotter for you so you can see where I've been working this wreck. Oh, yep. No, I think that's a wreck. No. Well, I think I've lost my lure. Just got on the back of it, dragged it. Let's see where we are. Right, so I've got to tie a leader knot on that, so okay, let's get set up. Right, I think I'm going to change my lure just because I can't find another one of those, so I've put like a mackerel coloured, same size, sort of 85 grams. So let's try this. Let's get myself back round. Okay, so just tie back on and we'll have another go. I've got this mackerel one on here now, so mackerel coloured one, same weight. Seems to be fine at that. I could probably drop down to a 60, I suppose, but I'm happy with this. I do find the pollock do like the sort of the yellow and the red colours, but we'll try this one for a couple of drifts and see. I think I've got another one in there, same sort of colour. You do sort of get stuck in your ways a little bit and don't bother trying different colours. If one seems to work, I sort of stick with that. I know when I used to use the sidewinders, the skerries, they were the ones for me, you know, they always caught. I mean, in theory, mackerel are out, so this is what they should be chasing. Showing a few fish down there, sort of mid way up. I might try working up a little bit higher. Let's come up a few turns. When you're working a sidewinder on an 8-foot boom, on an 8-foot trace, you're dropping it down and then you're retrieving it, say 20 turns or whatever. You are working that water column. You know, with lure fishing as such, you're only working, as I say, really a 6-8 foot swoop. So sometimes you do have to adjust your heights in order to get them. I mean, generally they are quite hard to the bottom. Well, I've just come over this wreck now, so I'll retrieve in and I'll go back round. Right, I'll show you this area that I'm working. As you can see, the two different lines. So I'm working right across this lump here. So I'm going to get myself ready now, but you can see, so I've changed the colour. I was yellow, now I've gone red, but you can see where I'm working right across this this wreck. Right, let's get ready. Oh, if that was a grab of the wreck or a grabber of a fish. Yeah, oh no. No. Yep. Yep. Don't think it's very big. Maybe just a pouting. Oh dear. Oh well. Had to catch one sooner or later. Look, look. The lure's nearly bigger than the mackerel. So the mackerel lure was taken by a mackerel, virtually the same size of him. So I'll persevere with it. I've got another one there I quite like, a white and black Savage Gear. It's a puffin, they're quite good. But let's persevere with this one for a little while. Right, I've just moved over slightly. As I said, I'm about just over halfway through this wreck now. I'll get to the end and then I may go back over, or you may flick onto another one. We'll have to wait and see. Right, so I'm just on the tip end of this, whether it's the bow or the stern, I'm not sure, but I'm right on the end of this wreck now. So sometimes they are just on this corner, so I'll just try this area here, and then if not, I'm going to move back into the middle and try and work that where I did have one. I hope you're enjoying the videos on Manic Monday. Trying to get one out every single week now at 6:15. I've got a good one out on these rods that you'll see before this video, so hopefully I'll get a video out of today. Just hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, and please subscribe and tell a friend. At the end of the video it comes up with the next video, and then there's a Manic Fishing logo. If you push that logo, that's a subscribe button. So slowly retrieve. Sometimes that fish will follow that lure up and smash it. Bass generally do that. Right, so I've just deleted those trails, and I've set up a brand new trail here in black, so I can see exactly where I'm going now instead of keep running all over my other trails. So it looks like I'm going pretty much through the centre this time. Right, so I've just tied on again, and what I'm going to use like one of these crazy eel bodies, and this is just a homemade head, which is like £2.50 instead of £9. So clip that on, make sure it's clipped on properly, and we'll try that. Right, let's go. Oops, let's go back round. Right, so we've dropped down with this crazy eel body and like a homemade head. It's got quite a nice action on the eel. Savage gear, they're good, but they're sometimes a little bit stiff, you know. This has got, it's nice and flexible. We're catching our own wash here. What's that in here? I'll go around the engine. Yeah, I'm right under this boat here. I'm just going to move myself up a bit. Quite a bit of bleep in there now, which is always a confidence boost. Right, I'm on the bottom now. Oh, yep. Yes. Oh, that feels better. That's nicer. Great. That feels like a pollock. That's diving. Oh yes, lovely. They fight like mad, pollock. So my personal best was 1811, and that was a stonker. Oh, it's not that big actually. Probably about the same size as the last one, but they fight like mad. Perhaps a little bit bigger, not a lot. But that was on that. Cool, beautiful colours. Golden, absolutely golden, perfectly hooked. Great, I'm pleased with that. Yeah, beautiful one. Let's get him back. All right, so number two. Let's go back round. I think they were holding in that centre. It really felt like something, actually it felt quite a lot bigger than that. I say they fight like mad. The biggest I've had, which was on a wreck quite a way away, and it was 1811, and that was a stonker, and it was There's a picture of it on my Instagram. I got an Angling Trust little trophy for that. It was brilliant, biggest one I've ever had, and it went like a steam train, and that was on that rod, funny enough. Absolutely massive, and it was had all black ink coming out of it, so obviously they've been feeding on squid. Right, let's go back round and we'll have another go. All right, just dropped down again. I don't know if you saw when I caught that, the drag was starting to pull. That's exactly how you want it. You don't want it too tight, otherwise it'll just snap completely off. You want it so it pulls just enough to give it a little bit of line when it needs it, and not too much so it's going to drag you back into the wreck. Now I have come slightly over on this drift, but I don't suppose it matters too much. I'm only literally 50 foot. So let's see if we're back in the money spot. I suppose I should set my other camera up so you can see it coming up out the water, but because I do all this on my own, it's quite hard work. I have to try and take photos on my own and set the cat, you know, it's hard work. I've got the underwater drone. I've never used it. It's oh, there's a little bump there. It's just a mission, you know, sometimes just to try and get a video. I don't mind. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you enjoy it. And the trouble, you go out with someone else, I'm a bit of a grumpy bugger, and they're always getting in the way. It's bad enough with the dogs. Yep. No. Right, I've just come back round, and I'm about in the same sort of drift as where I was, still on the crazy eel body. So the line's going out lovely now. You don't want it too close to the boat, you can't get the action of it. So yeah, I'm virtually on the bottom, so I'll give it a couple of turns. We're about in that same sort of drift line as we were before. It's only just 10 o'clock now, so I've only been out just over an hour. I'm not going to have a mega day out here, it'd be too hot later, so just have maybe 1 or 2 more fish and call it a day. It's been good fun. So it's nice to catch on these rods. Well, I've had this rod for ages, but this new reel, I was going to try the big one out, but there's no point, you know. If I can work under 100 gram lure, I'll stick to the one that that it's designed for. This is designed for working these lures. Also, I got the new one off Mick Ward. Oh mate, that is superb. Absolutely lovely action. I think he was a bit shocked when I told him I had an 85 gram lure on it. I thought that was in then. It's not really designed to work that. It's well heavy for it, but you know, these rods can handle it. They're bulletproof. So where are we? We've come off it now, so I'll retrieve this in and go back round. Right, I think I'm going to go over this one more time, and then what I'm going to do, as I said, I didn't really want to be out super long, so I might just bomb in a couple more mile, because I'm out 16 mile here, so I might just come in a little bit closer to another wreck and try that. I only want to get one more fish really, and then I'll go. I'm happy with that. So that's the beauty of being in the marina. You can just literally pop out, get a couple of fish which suits me, and then come in, you know. Brilliant. Well, I'm just going to try this this other wreck. It's quite close to where I've just been, literally about a mile away, so I'll try it while I'm here. Looks quite a big lumpy wreck. Never really had much success off here, but then you sort of get a little bit stuck in your ways, and you just fish the ones you know, instead of going and trying all these different wrecks, which you should do really, you know. Right, so I've changed back onto another crazy eel, so let's give this a go. We're just coming on the drift of it now. Wreck will be coming up any minute now. There's a boat steaming towards me. Yep, I'm in. Nice. Don't really want this boat to see me catching it. He'll be here. Feels like a pollock. Just on the back edge it was. Who's this steaming towards me? Let's try and get it in before he sees me with the rod bent. Yeah, it's starting to fight a little bit as it comes up. I don't like seeing the water. Oh, it's not a... Oh, it's a little codling. Nice. Lovely. So yeah, I thought it fought a bit better. That's a lovely, beautiful, healthy looking codling. Look at that, lovely lipped hooked. Let's hope this boat goes straight past us. So yeah, got someone come right exactly where I'm drifting. Well, I don't own the water, but it is what it is. So I won't stay long. Just had a little codling. Fight like mad. So I'm exactly the same drift as I was before. How you doing? All right? Yeah. I've just got here. I've had a few on the wreck over there. Okay. No, you're all right. Yeah, no problems. So yeah, they're going to anchor up for some congers. Okay, that's fair enough. Money out here having a bit of fun. They want to catch one. I'll just move down a bit further and keep out their way. I'll just do one more drift and then I'll go in. Yep, I'm in. I think it's just gone. Just lost it. Messing about trying to put the camera on. So as I say, sometimes these wrecks do get a bit busy. I mean, even though really I was out here first, it was courteous of them just to ask, and I haven't got any problems in moving. You know, I often want to anchor a wreck for congers, and you know, it's just a courtesy thing to do. You know, decent thing to do is to ask if there's another boat out here. No one owns the sea. You can do what you like, you know, but it's just common courtesy. And actually, I know these guys. They're from the marina, nice bunch of lads. So good luck to them. Be interesting to know what size congers they get, if they get any today. I think what I'll do is I'm just coming on to there's like another little wreck here. I'm just going to hit the corner of. I think I'll bomb myself in and perhaps try another wreck on the way. Right, so I've just come out to this last wreck. It's pretty well fished wreck, this one, but it's nice and big, and as I said, those lads wanted to do a bit of conger fishing, and fair play, they've probably timed it just about right, because I think slack water's at about 1 o'clock, so they should hit them lovely. If there is some, be interesting to know if there's you know, what size congers are on there, because obviously I like a bit of conger fishing. So let's get down on this wreck. Alright, it's my second drift on this now. So I've just changed over. I've gone to Savage Gear, and this is 100 grams and like a mackerel colour one. So let's flick this up there. Just be nice just to get one more, just that one more fish. Then I'm going to go in. I've got a few things to do this afternoon, so it's nice just to bop out and come back in, you know. Right, where are we? We're 99 foot down. We're on the bottom now. Wreck's just starting to come up. So let's just give it a couple of turns. And sometimes I'll hold on the... Oh yeah. There you go. That's straight in. That's a nice pollock. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he's diving. I don't want to lose it messing about with the cameras. So that slammed that. That's a savage gear. I can see him now in the water. Yeah, all sort of round about the same sort of size. A little bit bigger, that one. Yeah, I suppose that's about, not double figures, but it's yeah, it's a good £8. Nice. Beautiful. Nice and golden. Alright, I've got this lure clip that I'm supposed to use, which I never do. I've just bought them because okay, that's like that. So let's put that down. It's 20 past 11. Hopefully I'm going to get this 10:30 lock. Okay, so yeah, I had a great time. Smashed it in 29 knots. I'm in the 10:30 lock. So literally I had a couple of hours out there. Didn't manage to use the big mastiff today because the tide wasn't needed. You know, I didn't need to go down with anything more than 100 grams, and to be honest with you, I could have probably got away with 40 or 50 grams. But yeah, I had a great day. I had a few pollock and a nice little codlin. So thanks for watching the video, and don't forget at the end when it suggests the next video, it comes up with the Manic Fishing logo. If you can just tap on that logo, and that's the subscribe button. Please subscribe, it does mean the world to me, and please tell a friend. Thanks for watching.